Hello everyone, this is the Train Club here with some very exciting news, and obviously you read the title. I have officially greenlit a sequel to the original Scruff's Quest film, which if you're a new viewer or you don't know what Scruff's Quest is in general, Scruff's Quest was the very first movie I made on this channel. It released last year in 2019. I believe it was mid-June that it released. And honestly, I can't believe it was already a year ago. It seems like just yesterday. But anyway, along with the obviously new sequel announcement, this sequel is either going to be titled Scruff's Quest 2 as just a basic title, or it will most likely have a more expanded title, Scruff Goes to Disney, which as you can see, Scruff is wearing the Mickey Mouse hat there, and it is because Scruff and the gang go to Disney World for a vacation, the most magical place on Earth. So, yeah, obviously I can't give away too much of the plot other than that. But, yeah, that's a main grasp of what the concept of the film is. So, how did this film come to be, or why did I decide to make this? I was in Disney World in March. And honestly, it was right before the whole COVID thing started, which I'm glad I was able to dodge that bullet. But honestly, I've never really done this for many of my other videos, but I had planned to do a promotional short or just a Scruff's Quest short with the original cast taking a vacation in Disney World. But when I got there, I just kind of picked up a camera and started filming. Like, in my head, I had a little bit of the story going on, and I just started filming. And I really didn't think I had filmed that much. When I looked over at my footage, I realized I had 50 minutes of footage, which was already almost as long as the original Scruff's Quest film itself. So I looked it over, I said, this is pretty funny. I'm pretty sure people will really like this. So I said, you know what? Let's turn this into a movie, because over the past year since the first one released, people have been asking me to make a Scruff's Quest 2, which it makes me pretty happy because I'm glad to know that the first one was well received. But yeah, I guess that's sort of how the film came to be. But let me tell you, it was pretty hard to film because obviously I don't have the whole Disney World. There are people everywhere, so there were a lot of shots I had to retake or to get a clearer view of the characters or the places they were at. But after a while, I was satisfied with what I had because, again, I hadn't planned this before I came to Disney World. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up how it came to be. Also, even though I was in Disney World and I wasn't in a specific place like Thomas Land, there are obviously going to be a lot of little kids that are fans of Thomas. So I had a hard time putting these trains down to film them for even a second without a kid getting his eye on one of the trains, walking over or trying to pick it up. And it made me laugh. Obviously, I let the kid pick up the train, play with the train, because I love seeing kids have fun with toys. But then I finished filming the scene and I was good to go. So now on to the next part of the video, characters. So it's mostly going to be the original cast, like Scruff, Ellie, Harvey, Lightning McQueen, those types of characters. Because I've already reached out to all of the people that did voice work in the original, and they said they're up to doing it again. So thanks to anyone that worked on the original that is watching this, that is up to doing it again. So I will be voicing Scruff and a couple others once again. However, there were some minor characters in the first Scruff's Quest movie, such as Thomas, Rebecca, that some people played. So if you are one of those people that played a bit more of a minor role, and you would like to know if that character is appearing in the sequel, or you're reprising your role, anything like that, feel free to just leave a simple comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer it. So, as for new characters, I may have a casting call or some openings for those, because here is the first one, Mr. Swan. He's all complete now, for those of you who have known about him. I first revealed him in the All-Nighter live stream 3, and he wasn't anything like this. He was just the original James bassist train. But now I've painted him up, added some touches. He has Peter Sam's face and Smokebox. He has James's body, and he has Gordon's wheelbase. Because I didn't want this character to be like a small tank engine or small diesel. I didn't want him to be the biggest character either. So I thought like a mixed traffic engine base would be good to go. And he's got all this access jewelry on him because he is supposed to be very wealthy. And this is another ornament or piece of jewelry. And then this is a bracelet or necklace wrapped around his foot plate going up to the top of his boiler. So I'm really pleased with how that character turned out. There will be more characters that are new. I can't reveal their names or what they'll do for the plot because most of them are original, like customs, like Mr. Swan. But one of them is Slinky Dog. I'm not sure if you saw the top 5 celebrities video I posted a couple days back. And you probably said, wait, I don't remember seeing Slinky Dog in any of his videos. Well, that's obviously from this. Because I was supposed to release this announcement video before that video of the top 5 celebrities, but I ended up getting it pushed back a little bit. But nonetheless, it's here now. So, yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoy. So, on to the next category, which is release date or some update info. As of now, the release date is going to be early July or late June, right around the time the first one came out last year. So I would say it's going to be overall about a year after the original. Obviously, there will be updated info. I'll provide you guys some more info as time goes on, updates or anything that's happening. But honestly, because of COVID, I guess it did one thing thankful for me is it's given me a lot of free time to work on this. So, yeah, I guess now that I have so much time, it would be earlier than I originally planned because originally I had planned it to be more like late July, but now that I have so much time, it's going to be early July or even late June, so almost a month earlier. So, other update info, this now has a page on the Train Club Wiki, which I'll provide a link in the description and comments if you want to read some more information about this special or movie, because it is going to be about an hour and 30 to an hour and 40 minutes long, even surprisingly longer than the original Scruff's Quest film. So I would say that pretty much wraps things up. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys are getting hyped for this movie. I'll provide more information as time goes on, like I mentioned earlier. Feel free to look in the Train Club Wiki for more info, and I'll see you guys next time.